we look around us and we know that there's something wrong, because your neighbour next door is a nice person, your family are nice, people you work with are nice. People want to have a nice society where we can live in peace and just live and be free of wars. So you think, well, where's it coming from? What's the origin of it? The Catholic Church, the Roman cult, has been very, very, very busy in the last couple of thousand years. This empire is our enemy, with the backing of the Roman cult and a very, very dark priesthood. What the Catholic Church did in 1302, Pope Boniface VIII, bon means good, face means to do in Latin, do-gooder. This guy and the Catholic Church, always desiring to control with their Inquisitions, decided that they would create the first express trust in history. Alright, that trust is called Unam Sanctam. What does the Papal Bull say? It says that all the world and all the souls in it are ours. They made a claim of right. They rocked up, sitting on top of the world, look around, seeing all these people sleeping, got all these gold in their vaults and all this power, and they said, we own the world. And so they do, because no one has challenged that. No one has challenged Unam Sanctam, this papal bull. It's in the vaults, and it's a curse on mankind, and I'll show you how. This was the first express trust in history, so they have claimed the whole world and all the souls therein. They have registered you. Claim your dominion as children of God, of the universe, and not as their slaves, as people lost at sea, incompetent, with no soul, because they own it. They're insane. The elite families who control the Vatican and who are behind this corporation, monotheism, military, money, monarchies, actually sit on top, behind the scenes, but they work together. Families of the world who think they have better blood than the rest, and they have their think tanks, then they have their financial control system, world resource control, world population control, and there's a little sheep down the bottom called debt slaves. We're all debted, and you get taxed. Half of it goes to the government. You know those titles you have? You don't own it. You own nothing. You do not own a thing. Well, you can't anyway. They're molecules. They belong to the universe, for a start. But you can have right of use. That's all that title means. You will never own it. Never in this system. In this system, I mean, which is about to end. This is their fictional kingdom that they created. Remember Shrek and the king and his fictional characters? Same deal.
Christ is indwelling. You know, you won't find him in 2,000 years ago walking around, you know. Gee, I tell you, it's so funny. I mean, they don't think. I mean, if there was a Jesus, you'd think that he would actually write something down. I mean, we've been waiting for millions of years to be saved, dude. You know, you get here, and all you do is whisper in Peter's ear, you know, a couple of little things, and you do a sermon or two on Mount here and in a boat over there, and then you order everyone, don't tell anybody that the Son of Man is raising the dead. You know, keep it a secret. Hush, hush. I mean, this is all. It's a fairy tale, but it's a beautiful fairy tale because it hides the most precious and amazing truths that only spiritualists can understand. To be a Christian is, you know, to be a great. It's a good thing. It's a beautiful thing. To be a Christian in the literalist sense, the dumbed down goy version, is so sad to see because people are now arguing, like I said, they will kill each other, and they are, and they will forever more because they don't realise that Jesus is an archetype. It's the perfect man / God, model, teacher, hero, wisdom. It's the perfect system to teach children, to teach humanity how to be perfect, how to be ideal, how to be godlike. If you do your comparative studies, all you have to do is you have to read 1 or 2 books, this is how easy it is, of comparative religion. And there you go. And then you'll realise that your story about Jesus is spoken of in Bhagavad Gita, in the Zendavesta, in the Popol Vuh, and every single other sacred text in the universe. They just use a different name for him. But it's still the same story. There's only one story. I'm going to teach the world about the true Christ, which I am teaching, how to raise the Christ indwelling and not this moronic, satanic, historical Christ of the Roman Empire.